So this is the video for Friday, Good Friday. I went back on Good Friday to take some shots of this, and it really occurred to me at that point that this was something very special that was happening. It reminded me back about that passage that we read back at the retreat where a couple of disciples in Emmaus, and I was thinking when everything happened, when Jesus died, I think that was it for them. It just felt like, oh, this guy was talking about he was going to be the Savior and the Messiah and everything like that, and he didn't go up in a cloud, he just died. In the midst of it all, of course we can read in hindsight what happened, but in the midst of it all, I'm sure those people doubted. And so when the candle was blown out and the host was taken out of the body of the church, it felt like that, what just happened? It made me realize that you shouldn't take your faith for granted. Even though you know all of this and you have your faith, you should always be alert and know what your faith is. Be ready to share your faith if necessary at all times. And also practicing your faith is the important part as well. One thing to have faith, but a whole different thing when you are practicing your faith all the time to remind yourself that, hey, my faith is something special, I shouldn't take it for granted. So that's what really put me in the spot. And there was a service on Good Friday, but it was a different service. They didn't redo the transubstantiation part because it was done the night before, and they left without ending the service. We're still in the middle of that Triduum service, and it is a time for us to reflect. It is a time for us to think about what really happened. So that was Good Friday for me. Here is some of the clips for you guys, and I'll see you soon.
This is the reason for the wide gap between the message she offers and the human deficiencies of those to whom it is offered.
You're privileged. To people afflicted with anxieties and social inequities, strength, and an abundance of grace. Above all these virtues, we must clothe ourselves with love.
We, the body of Christ, call Christ's crucifixion.
As God's people, we press forward amid persecutions of the world and of the consolations of God.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Reformation is the custom of the Roman Church and Good Friday to generally sacrifice the cross. And any other time during the year, we generally sacrifice the Blessed Sacrament, but we are deprived of that personally. So as you cross in front of this cross, and when you leave, the appropriate gesture is generally sacrifice.
by their lack of knowledge of faith, by their depression, by their addiction to consumption. We are called to go there as God did. There joy. How? In the silence, let us surrender the Spirit who sends us from